You wonder what Eleanor's doing? She's licking my checkbook. She loves to lick paper, and in particular, the top of my checkbook. Very strange. Look at her. She's licking my checks. Huh. What a weirdo. Yeah, you're a weirdo. Hey, Eleanor. Hey. You're a weirdo. I caught ya. Hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I was off to the post office again. My last road trip, I was off to the post office. This time I had to drop off my HOA payment and my mortgage payment. I still thrill to write those checks. It's still very exciting. It hurts to see my bank account drop, but I'm still very excited about writing those checks. But it is 11:05. It's probably about 70 degrees, sunny, and the air is clear. It's been very dusty lately, and I figured, let's go for a drive. And so I am. Can you tell where I'm driving? Does it look like Red Rock? Yes, it does. So, I'm going to Red Rock just to drive around, walk around. I'm not going to be hiking. But I thought, it's a beautiful, beautiful day, and it's going to be surprisingly chilly soon enough. So let's take advantage of the weather and the car, and let's go. All right, so let's go to Red Rock. So I'm coming up on the Red Rock Canyon sign. I'm probably not going to get out because I'm lazy, but I'll drive up and you'll see it. It's right there. There you go. If you are an OG subscriber, a longtime subscriber, some of you might remember Aurora. Do you remember Aurora? She was a little kitten that was maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks old. She died, and I brought her out here, close to where I'm driving now. And I buried her out in the desert because I didn't want to throw a kitten in the trash. That just didn't seem like a respectful place to throw a little beautiful creature, the dumpster, So I didn't have a car then. How's this for a story time, right? So I didn't have a car, but I took a bus out to Summerlin, and then I walked. It's about 5 miles, honestly, from where I was. To walk out, actually up ahead on the right hand side, there is the Calico something basin. I went up there and I buried Aurora up there with a cat toy from Eleanor, one of Eleanor's favorite cat toys, and one of our cat treats. That's I buried her in the desert because I just felt so bad. I couldn't just throw a little baby kitten, in the trash, but blah, blah, blah. How's that for a story? I don't want to hit this bicyclist. Isn't it beautiful today? I'm sorry the angle of my camera is capturing more of the road and less of the sky, but I really don't want to adjust my phone on its mount while I'm driving. But it is just a beautiful day. I filmed a video or two about going to Red Rock a long time ago, before I had a phone that would let me edit any of my video. That's how long it's been. So I figured, let's head out to Red Rock. All right, so I'm just passing Calico Basin. That's where I buried Aurora. Isn't it a spectacular day? Can you see the different striations of color on those hills? This was all formerly seabed for an ancient inland sea, which I think is just fascinating. But, all right, so I'm going to stop chatting. If you want to take a look, just watch as I drive. I don't know what else I could tell you. All right. I was kind of... I was surprised to see a sign that reservations were required to come up here. And I did not have any reservations. Look how pretty. I did not have any reservations, but I figured I had $40 on me, and the annual pass is $30. So I figured, you know what? Let's do an annual pass. I'll come out here again and again. Oh, it's so beautiful. In the past, I used to rent a car just to come out here, and I'll tell you, that was an expensive day trip for me. But let's see. Okay, here I'm using my signal and there's no one around me. General parking. Let's go up to the visitors center. Do not enter. Okay, up here on the left is the public restroom and some vending machines. Okay, let's go check out the visitor center. So there is the big panoramic window from inside the visitor center, but they also have this outdoor space where you can come out and see all of this. How beautiful, right? Now, I came out here on a whim. I'm wearing Crocs, so I'm probably not going to go hiking today, but I did get the annual pass, so I'll come out here again and again. Isn't it pretty? You can see a little car or two cars driving around there. There is a 23 or 27 mile drive around this whole area here, full of scenic views and things. And I think it's $10 a carload. I believe it's $10 a carload to come into Red Rock, or it's $30 a year. So, I mean, $30 a year, I'll come here again and again and again. So, I don't know why it's taking me this long to come out here now that I have a car. I think I already told you this. I used to rent a car just to come out here, but, all right, so let's go for a little drive and a little walkabout. Again, I'm in Crocs. I'm probably not going to be like doing any serious walking today, but it's a nice day. All right, so I left the visitor center a few minutes ago, and now I'm driving along the scenic route. And here, as you can see, is the namesake for the park, Red Rock. Do you see that woman on the right? She's wearing a sundress entirely made of sequins. Okay. Okay. You gotta be at your cutest. You never know who you're gonna meet, right? Oh my, that sky is gorgeous. All right, let's see if we can find a parking spot around here. Oh, I think I see one. Oh, I see a couple. All right. And look at that view. Hello, just from the parking lot. What a view. And this is the view just from the opposite side of the parking lot from Red Rock. How pretty is that? My goodness. There's a visitor center down there. And if you look way back there, that is Las Vegas. You can actually see the strip from here. Okay, see those people down there? Little tiny little people in the middle of the camera, the middle of the frame there. Just gives you an idea of really how big this piece of rock is. There you go. I really need to buy myself some hiking boots or something because I want to go down there. And I'm wearing my Crocs. Even sneakers probably aren't appropriate for this, but I'm going to get myself some hiking boots. There's Red Rock. Oh my God, there are people rappelling down the mountain. Do you see them? Right there. Little teeny tiny people. Wow.
Beautiful. Yeah, I want to go down there, but not in these shoes. See that little orange car? It's like a Lamborghini or something. I don't know. Rented, probably. Well, as I get older and I love people more, because I do love people more, the older I get, the more I seem to have patience for people. Then there are douchebags. Can I say that on my channel? I don't know. People who just drive cars like that and they're zooming around the parking lot and they're like revving the motor, showing off to some other douche. I shouldn't say that. It puts down feminine hygiene products. Yeah, I'm like, why? Why would you do that here? Whatever. This is the second scenic stop. We'll stop here. We won't stop at every spot, but the colors are so amazing here. Let's see if there's a parking spot. I don't think there's a parking spot.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at the color, huh? Yeah, there's no parking spot here, so we'll just keep on going. Oh, traffic. Sorry. Yeah, see, I want to buy a bike now that I'm up here. But again, I don't know if I trust people enough to drive a bike around here. We'll see. Okay. You probably don't want to sit in silence, do you? Let's play some music. Okay, this is the left-hand side of Red Rock. Oh, look. AAA. They really are everywhere. Okay. This is Turtlehead Peak. I'm suspecting that might be Turtlehead Peak because that's the most interesting formation here, I think. But look at that view. I think that spot's really cool. It's like all tumbled down. It's probably taken thousands and thousands of years for that, or millions, I don't know, for that side of that mountain to kind of crumble down like that. And look at the view. The sun's probably right in my lens, but look at that. Crazy. Let's get away from these cars. All right, I'm driving 10 miles an hour. Is it polite to drive past a car like this? I don't know. I'm not in a rush. How beautiful. It's fascinating to just think of how much time had to pass for these rocks and these stones to erode with the minimal amount of weather that we get out here, you know? Just crazy. Just looking at geologic time. Mind-boggling. I'm driving 15 miles an hour. I really want to pass this car. Why am I so impatient? I want to drive past this car. I'm not gonna, but I want to. Look at that little chipmunk or whatever he is. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's one over there. There's another one over there. Look at him. Look. Look at you, cutie. I love you. Look at that little thing. Oh, my cats would love you. Okay. How beautiful. All right, this is the Willow Springs area. This looks like a place I can walk around in my little Crocs. Okay. All right. All right. You might want to pause that if you'd like to read it. Neato. And there's like a little red figure 8 or something over there. And look at those. Bet those lions have been there for thousands of years. Wild. Oh, and there's handprints right there. See those? Crazy. Can you see that leaf? Is it focusing? I know it looks like holly, right? Don't those look like holly leaves? They're oak trees. They're scrub oak trees. Those are the acorn caps. Isn't it crazy how an oak tree can evolve to look like a holly leaf? Nutty. At the Red Rock Wash, say that 3 times fast, overlook. The view is panoramic. It is just beautiful. There's Red Rock over there. I am ravenous. I am beyond hungry. I ate dinner probably about 6 o'clock yesterday. I spent the entire day either in bed or sitting down. I don't know what I did. I must have sneezed the wrong way or something, but there was a pinch in my back that I couldn't get comfortable. I was in such discomfort all day long. I ate about 6 and then went right to sleep. You know, I don't go without food this long very often, obviously. But I had a protein drink this morning about 11 o'clock, and thankfully I have a bottle of water in my car, but that's it. So I'm starving. But for now, these views are going to have to hold me over for a bit, because I am not anxious to leave, even though I can come back whenever I want now. But just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. But boy, I'm hungry. All right. It might be because I'm getting really hungry, but I'm getting very cranky. There's this little SUV over here full of some clowns that way out here in the middle of Red Rock, they're all yelling about how ghetto my airline is. Their words, not mine. I wouldn't have used the word ghetto. They're all yelling about how ghetto my airline is. And I'm like, listening to their behavior, I didn't film any of it because it would have been inviting some trouble. But they're yelling, they're screaming, they're got the music, they turn the music up. I'm like, I don't know where you think you are, but this isn't like, I don't know. I'm like, my airline isn't ghetto, but some people bring that behavior to the airline. So I'm like, ugh, it was so hard to keep my mouth shut. I'm hungry. That's probably it. Getting cranky, hangry. All right, let's look outside. There's the view. I'm probably 2/3 the way through the scenic loop, it's called, but look at that structure in the back there. It almost reminds me of Ayers Rock in Australia. I've never been there, obviously, but it's massive. It's a massive, massive structure. Look at some traffic up ahead. All right, I forget what this trail is called, but it's a very easy, meandering little path. I want to head down there somewhere and see the foliage down there. It's a very easy path going down as I'm wearing my Crocs. Coming up, it's a little bit more work, but I should be able to handle it. Do you hear this? Wait, do you hear this? Do you hear that? Silence. So let me start talking, right? If you remember when I was buying my house, I was contemplating whether I wanted to stay in the Vegas area or if I wanted to move back to the west coast of Florida, like around St. Pete, that kind of place. because I miss the beach. I miss just being able to get up and go to the beach and be in the sun and the water and the sand, that stuff. And the open views, of the horizon that you see at the beach. There's a place, I think it's Sunset Beach in St. Pete, where they have a drum circle on Sundays. I sort of miss going out and experiencing, the outdoors there. And then I come here and I remember, gosh, Vegas and the surrounding areas have a lot to offer. And I'm thinking, would I rather spend the day at the beach walking up and down with the waves lapping at my feet, or would I rather be here? No beach, no water lapping up at my feet, but I got this. And isn't it beautiful? And at different times of the day, it looks completely different. It's about, I don't even know what time it is. My watch is telling me how far I've walked, which is not that far. But it's only the, mid-afternoon. And the shadows and the light are just so beautiful. So I guess I'm not missing Florida. And I'm very surprised by that. I think I'll probably stay here for a while. I own a house. I might as well stay, right? All right. Enough of me yammering. I'm going to take in this beautiful sight. Look at that. Just a great, great day to walk around.
Hey guys, so it is 2:53 in the afternoon, and I need to get out of here and eat something. I have had one large Dunkin's iced coffee. I had a protein drink, as I mentioned earlier, and one bottle of water. So I've had a lovely day. I just clearly did not prepare to do something like this today. And I think I just pushed myself a little hard out there walking around the canyon, because I'm like getting shaky. I'm so hungry. So I am gonna head out of here. I bought an annual pass. I have a car. I can come back here whenever I want. In fact, it might be nice to come out here during different seasons, like, later on in the fall, obviously, but maybe winter, we'll see. Let's get one last look of the view. And for the rest of the scenic loop, this is pretty much what you see. It's pretty wide open, pretty, but this is pretty much it. So I will see you next on the way into Las Vegas.